Hey, how you doing? I'm here on Pika Art, and it's an AI video generation platform which allows you to put images and also do text to video type animations using AI. You can upload an image, which is much better. I prefer that because it's more control. You get more consistency in the character, and you can set up the scene better. Again, a lot of these AI video generation platforms, they can create some really amazing video with text to video, but again, you can have a consistency in character if you're doing any kind of feature or long term video in which you have different scenes. So I'm gonna show you some of the stuff I created so far with Pika. I've been working with it to do a feature called Starbound. I have part one out already, and I'm doing part two right now. And you can see some of the scenes in this platform. But what I like about it, which I really will recommend Pika, is that you could do lip sync and you could have the image of the character move his lips with audio that you upload, or they have certain characters in here that you could use. So I'm going to show you right now some of the images. It's hard to it seems like the program is hard to discern different features on the face, and sometimes it warps out. It's almost like a 3-year-old. You're telling what you want, and it's trying to manipulate that image to what it could be. So you have to almost highlight, do a hit or miss with this, and keep doing prompts until you get what you need. As you can see here, this is a ship over a planet. The camera zooms in because sometimes I guess it doesn't know what to move, and it'll just move the camera for you. And there's another one. The camera movement kind of zooms in, and it manipulates the stars a little bit, but not the planets or anything else like that. Here's some scenes of him in the spaceship, Jacob. And this is one scene you see him, he's shaking in the ship, which I didn't want. And I just say, man, sits in the spaceship, he doesn't speak, camera still, but it didn't do that. It just said, okay, I'm gonna pan the camera in by default, and then it moves his head to give me a slight movement. Here's another one that did the exact same thing, but I like his look. You can see the scenery in the background slightly move. So this is a good shot I used. Here's another one, but you can see his jaw moving a little bit, speaking to himself. So again, you're gonna do these shots and you're gonna do things. Oh, here's one that's warping out all of a sudden, his face warping out. Here's another one here. He's talking to himself. And here's a shot again, the face warps out. Here's a shot he's talking to her, the princess. Camera zoom in. So I'm just letting you know the proper workflow and the problems you're gonna be running into using this platform. I just want to show you a lot of beautiful pictures with animation. You go like, oh wow, no problem, like other people do. There's a lot of issues with these AI video generated platforms, and it's something that again they just came out with this. 5 years from now, it's going to be amazing. What they need to do is have better camera control so that AI can know what camera movements to use when you're doing a scene. It has to know lighting and different things like that. But Pika Art has a lot of cool features too. So let me show you down here. You can add an image or video just by clicking here, and then you can add a video image here, and then you just describe the scene you want. And then, or you could do inspire me, just click this and it'll create something for you if you upload that image or video. It also does a style. You can hit this and it'll give you different styles you could choose from. If you want to do an anime, moody, 3D, watercolor, natural, and it has a bunch of other ones here you could use. And you just pick it. We got claymation, black and white. So if you upload an image and you say, I want that to be anime style, it'll convert it for you, which is cool if you want to do some kind of anime type style. Also, what it does, if you do it, you could turn on this and it'll give you a sound effect with your image. It'll look at the image and try to figure out what sound effects will be good for that image. I wouldn't use this because it sucks. It'll put a sound effect in there, but it'll be a really ridiculous sound effect. I tried to use it for a motorcycle scene, and it gave me this weird motorcycle sound, like a tractor type old motorcycle sound. It was ridiculous. So I wouldn't use this. I would just invest in a nice sound effects package or find something online that you want to use for your feature. Clicking here will give you advanced options, and this will give you some kind of a camera control. You can click this if you want the camera to rotate, you want to zoom, pan here. Again, I use this, and again, it's like hit or miss. Sometimes it doesn't, so you can experiment with this, but they still gotta get better camera control. Rotate, zoom, tilt, pan, all this stuff is good if it works, but you need to have better camera control. Maybe with keyframes or something like that, and see what you could do. Here you got your aspect ratio. You could do 16:9, 9:16, 1:1, 5:2, 4:5, and 4:3. If you're doing social media type stuff, I use 16:9 because I'm doing movies. Here you can put negative prompts. Again, if you have any negative prompts, you can put them here. Here's where you input the seed. That means if you rendered a shot with a certain style, you can take that seed and put it here, and it'll try to replicate that kind of style in the other image. Frames per second, you can change it from 30, 24, whatever your frames per second is. The strength of motion, you can play around with that, see what you get. Speed of the motion or what have you. Consistency with the text, you can do the same thing with here. You just play with it until you get what you want. So let me show you some more stuff here, and you can see here, this is one of the princesses. She's looking out to the universe. You can see the breeze blowing through her dress. It came out pretty nice. Again, I'm just playing around with this. Sometimes it gives you some really interesting things. Here's Jacob playing around with the crystal. It kind of explodes. Playing around different animations here. That's when the princess appears in front of him. Gets like a glow. See a dress moving. It's kind of still though up top here. I want it more flowing all the way around. Here he is inside of the prison spaceship. He's looking at the control panel. But you can see his hands kind of deform here. I could have used that. Here, I did a lot of things with the Overlord. I wanted him to go down the hallway. So you see him like moving slightly down the hallway of the ship. The camera could push it in. And here he's morphing. I didn't want that, but it just gave me that. It's a nice zoom in of the shot with Jacob and the princess. So again, it does some, like the images alone, which I did in Midjourney, because again, setting up a shot, you would have to do in Midjourney for a lot of reasons. For character consistency, also you want to do it because you can do a medium shot, long shot, aerial shot. And Midjourney is getting really, really, really good doing this. They understanding that you got to have good camera selection to put together a really nice shot. Here's one here, the princess. Background should move more though, but it's still an interesting shot. This is one with that's weird sound effect came with sound effects they get in there. I just said Jacob was at a bar, and then I think I had the sound effect thing on, and it just gave me that weird noise. See, now you can see the weird motorcycle sound I was telling you about, and you see the background's not even moving. And I think I said man riding bike, and I put them on there, and it just moved the wheels of the bike, but not the background. Same thing here. It is making smoke from the bike. The wheels kind of seem like they're moving. You see the breeze going through his jacket, but the background's not moving. Let's see, I added a weird sound effect to that one. Get some shots of a black hole that created. Alien Planet, they do some sound effects with that. So I was trying to see what it would do if you had the sound effects on, and it just gave me a lot of weird, interesting things. Now, the best thing about it is you could do lip sync when you add image, and it's very easy to do. So I'll show you one so far. So I'll just go here. You can upload an image here by clicking this. So I added an image to show you the lip sync function on Pika Art. And it's one of the main reasons I got Pika Art is because I wanted something that could move the lips of the character, but also have a little motion in the background. And it's not a lot of different platforms that do that very well. You have D-ID, that's good, but it doesn't really move the whole image of the scene that I want. So I thought Pika Art did it pretty well, and you can extend this, the audio, as much as you want by just keep extending it by 4 seconds. But they need to make it longer. That is 1 minute, 2 minute, 3 minute, more, and then you're gonna have a better scene when you're putting together characters, and hopefully it doesn't warp out the face or anything like that. But once you have the image in here, you just hit lip sync, and here they have a bunch of pre-made different audios that you can use of different characters, men and women, kids, whatever you want to use. and you click it, which one you want. You can preview it by, if you don't like it, then you can choose a different one. And then you just type in your dialogue up here. So if I had a character going like, hello, I'm playing video games, and you just hit generate voice here, but you also could drag your audio. So listen, if you have actors and they just record their audio in the studio and on mic, and then you just have it separate, all the character audio, you could just pretty much just upload it here. But once you have whatever text you want to put in, it could be from your script, just hit generate voice and you could preview it here. It didn't sound right, but I'm just gonna just do it just so you understand how it does it. And I'll say attach and continue. And let's try to find something different. That sounds pretty close to the image, so I'm gonna generate that one. That's nice. I like that. And again, you could just keep playing with it if it doesn't sound right with the text until you get it sound the way you want to sound. Also, you could download this generated audio here if you want to. So I'm gonna attach it. So now it's attached. And so now, and again, another thing too, it's better when a character is facing forward and you can see his lips perfectly. Off to the side stuff doesn't work too well, I noticed. So this is a perfect shot for that. And then I hit generate. That's not too bad. You can see his clothes moving. I love playing video games. Hair moving slightly. You see even the TV monitor behind him moving slightly. And that's really nice. That came out pretty cool. It'd be cool if you could make his fingers move too. But you can see his hoodie moving slightly. This is good. So you can see this is why I like Pika Art, because it's not just a still with his lips moving, and you see some of a slightly animated like background, and you can see his clothes moving and things like that. So these are the things I like. They're subtle, but it's still pretty impressive and strong when you do putting together a feature. But again, they still gotta do more, and still, again, it's a work in progress. So again, this is Pika Art. I'll leave the link in the description. Try it out for yourself. This is one of the tools I use to create features, especially if I want lip motion with my characters. And it's one of the best ones out there I've seen. So try it out for yourself. And again, if you like this video, don't forget to subscribe to my channel. Also hit that notification bell for upcoming videos, and take care.